Ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and all. Welcome to New York by night. Welcome to the Bronx. This night, late evening. The sun is down for a couple of hours already, and there's a very cold breeze in the air. Clouds are hiding away all the moons and stars. All the moons. Right, the moon and all the stars. That might be better. Because maybe we used to have several moons, but not anymore. There's a person who might know whether we had several moons. This person is sitting in, well, maybe he's about to get ready to go to bed. And please, as we start our scene, where is the Rev and what is he doing?
Well, although normal people would go to bed, the Reverend is not going to bed at all. This is normally hunting time. This is when the bad people get out of bed and start roaming the streets doing their naughty things. Tonight he's preparing to stake out some drug house to make sure that good people, uncorrupted people, are not entering and getting taken advantage of by those already lost to the world. So where others are wearing their pajamas and donning their makeup, taking down their makeup and preparing to go to sleep, he is brushing up some of his guns and starts equipping them onto his body. He's just taking handguns. It's a stakeout, not a rifle match.
And as he is not taking off his makeup, but putting on his gear, his clothing, bulletproof vest, and a
Yep.
broad selection of guns. As the clock strikes 11, it's not just the clock that he hears. It's not just that bell tower that he almost feels kind of vibrating down to where he is. There's something there. It's not close by. Well, might be, but not that close. Still, it's well, rather easy reachable. And you can sense that. You sense that energy. It's not the most powerful, but it's there, clear as daylight, almost as if a beam of sunlight just bursted through the nightly sky and lit up somewhere maybe 1.5 mile away in the northeast of here. There is definitely the feel of something supernatural going on.
The Rev has been warned about things that might happen in the Bronx supernaturally by his tyrant, and decides this time it's time for affirmative action to go out and search out this disturbance. And he will continue equipping for the same mission he had intended. And then he walks out of the church, simply closing the doors behind him, taking the same aversive route as always. And then crossing the outer wall of the cemetery from the back, not setting off his own wards in the front. He goes towards where he last felt this supernatural disturbance and wished he knew sooner. But then again, fate cannot be wielded always, only when fate wants it to be brought.
Mm, as you come, you have like a rough idea of where this fate burst happened, where this supernatural doorbell kind of rung. When you approach the area, just a quick question: do you approach it directly, or do you, um, well, That's... I don't even know how to call it in Dutch, so that's great. Are you walking like straight towards the goal, or you're going to go around it a little bit to maybe not appear that suspicious? Maybe someone won't follow you.
Yep,
Is there?
definitely.
Okay.
He's going to scout out the perimeter. He brought his binocular glasses, these binoculars, because he was going on a stakeout mission on a crack house. And he definitely uses that binoculars onto the area now and again when he is out of sight of most people, looking for things that don't make sense or things that are out of order, normal order, things that set off that certain intuition he possesses.
Okay. Let's see. Roll me a perception streetwise first, because you only had a rough idea of the area, so I kind of need that one first.
Oh, wow. I have more thoughts of streetwise than I thought. There you go. Wow.
Ooh, that is a rather nice roll. So as you zoom into the area and you walk closer, you notice a few high buildings, like maybe 6, 7 floors. The other ones are in this area are roughly around 4, some 5, most of them 3 stories high. And there is a basketball field like in the middle of all these buildings. On the side there is one of those 24-hour supermarkets. There's just normal people on the streets. Nothing really special. There's traffic, of course, and there's people going home, waitresses from their late shifts, and youthful guys who should have been home already, but are still playing actually on the baseball field.
The Reverend or the Sergeant is staying out of the normal public places. He duns the shadows. He stays close to buildings and tries to watch. He's making his way towards one of the tallest buildings in the area, looking for the fire escape.
Very well, you will find a fire escape without very much ado. I'm not going to be such a prick to roll you perception alertness for a fucking fire escape. So, especially not with that high perception streetwise, you know that especially with these high buildings, there's usually alleyways behind them where they have fire escapes. So,
Then, as soon as he approaches it in the alleyway, make sure that the alleyway is clean from any people. That doesn't mean that he's going to kick them out. Just means that if there is no one there, he will try and climb the building using the fire escape.
okay. Are you going to be blunt about it? Are you going to be sneaky about it? How are you going to do this?
I'm going to be sneaky about it.
Okay, roll your dex stealth.
I hope you would say that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if my stealth is still what I thought it was. Yes, it is. There you go. Which difficulty?
Standard.
There you go.
Okay, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 successes.
Yep.
So you make it up. I'm not going to counter anyone. Question at this point, by the way. Do you have anything on you that gives anyone a hint that there is something supernatural about you?
You mean, am I using any powers?
Yep. Are you using any powers? Do you have anything activated? No?
Nope.
Okay. Well.
Nope, otherwise I would need to roll more dice for some things. I've been keeping on the download.
Well, you're very lucky with this guy. Let me just make a quick roll. Oh. Okay, check. Well, you make it to the roof. What do you do when you're on the roof?
Scout the roof first, because it's a new area for me.
It's a very
Making sure there's no one there.
It's a roof. It's a flat roof. There is a door that leads to the inside.
Okay.
So from inside you can also get on the roof.
And I'm going to be very precise here, just to know how I will behave on the roof. I will use my binoculars to do. I will do three things. First of all, I will make my way towards the place where the door is on the house, on the building, and I will stay behind that specific small building with the door. Then I will use my binoculars to scan the top and top two layers of any high building surrounding the area to know that nobody is watching me. After that I've scouted out those parts, I will focus my my vision, so to speak, on the area where I last sensed the burst of supernatural craziness.
You're here.
If that's impossible, then I'm looking for current visual disturbances of the force.
Okay. First things first.
Yeah.
You are in the area where you felt this burst.
Yeah.
You cannot be more precise than that.
Okay.
Second of all, for that first part of yours, roll me perception alertness to check out those first two floors where someone might be looking at you.
That's 5 successes and the difficulty 8 and 9. Or 9 and 8.
You were looking at the two floors, right?
Yeah, the two top floors of every high building.
The two top floors of every high building. Check. Okay. Nothing there. People, you can actually look inside the higher buildings and see some people, since you are basically at one of the highest points in this area, some people are watching TV. Well, you went on the roof, right? Of the higher, or one of the 7-story buildings, right?
Right.
So you are basically on the highest point of that specific area.
Yes, I took the high ground to look for the enemy, so to speak.
Yeah. So you got people looking at the telly. There's some guy who is ironing his laundry. You can see children, a mother with a baby who's obviously screaming. Random city sceneries behind.
All right. Then, like I said, after I've watched for the general things that are supposed to be looking at me, I'm trying to look around for things that are not making sense. But I'm focusing now more down towards the street. So technically, I am. While I'm keeping watch of the other buildings surrounding me, I will stealthily try to look around my building, going corner to corner to corner, to watch the street below. And I will do this as stealthily as I can.
Very well. Roll me another perception alertness.
I don't know about going to be those many successes on the 9, but sure, here we go. Yeah, I figure as much. People hate me. That's still 4 successes.
There are cars. Actually, also roll me a dex stealth while describing what you're seeing. What you're seeing is just cars passing by. You see people rushing off home or rushing to the streets to get out. You can even hear, with your amazing perception, you can hear some of the subways passing by of the metros.
5 successes on my stealth with a specialty on stealth
Okay, very well.
and dexterity, but dexterity is precision because of the firing weapons.
Yeah. What's your specialty on stealth?
Carefulness, I believe. Let me recheck that to make sure.
It's fine.
Right.
Wow. Wasn't such a bad roll.
Fenderwin?
Yeah, I know. Don't worry.
Oh, I am worried. I don't know what you're rolling for. Anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, so basically what you're seeing is also there seems to be not much difference going on. The play area where the boys were basketballing is kind of the boys, you can see them going home, or at least disappearing from the corner, and you see a couple of hobos in the corners, in the alleyways, coming out, drinking from very beautiful paper bags. Wearing or kind of like huddling against each other because it's so fucking cold. There's a mother with a children's carrier kind of rushing over into one of the flats, and you can see it too. A boy and a girl fighting on the street and shouting at each other. So yeah, that's what you see.
I'm sorry. Since there's nothing here that can possibly show that there's anything supernatural going on here, it just looks like a normal street scenery. There is nothing I can do here.
Roll me your perception awareness again at a high difficulty. Difficulty 9. Perception awareness, and it's reflexive, so cannot spend anything on it. You have the feeling that there's something not really watching you, but you feel from time to time as if someone his eyes are just falling over you and then moving on again, returning.
Yeah, one. Okay, that's what I get with one.
Yep.
Even though I've stayed behind the building as much as I can. So I'm going to focus on the direction that would most easily spot me. So that will be straight ahead from whatever position I'm at. And I will go flat down on the floor because someone is watching me, or at least I had a feeling that someone is scanning me, so to speak.
It's more as if you would, those cartoons where people escape a prison and you have the searchlights that are scanning the area. It's more like that. It's that feeling that you get.
Yeah, I know, but A searchlight originates from place, but I'm sure I can't find the originating place.
Not with a 1 success, no.
Exactly. So what I do is I look, thinking only purely of human capabilities. Otherwise, if someone is using a power, then I would notice.
Hmm?
So since I'm only taking into account that must be human eyes, I will take into account that I can hide from those human eyes, and therefore, because I can hide from it, I will look for the places where they can see me.
Okay.
So that means that I'm keeping my back against the wall of the building. I'm crouched down, and I will look straight forward, keeping that height. That means we are seeing somewhat eye to eye whenever he's trying to scan me, scout me, look over me.
Um. No, no. As you scan the area at your eye level, just going straight ahead, looking forwards, you don't see anything. Do you have common sense?
Yep. Oh
You actually
no,
have.
not as a no, not American.
Wow, I was surprised that you have common sense. Anyway, someone actually took common sense. Well, um, mm, mm, mm. Did you move from? Did you move your position?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Well, good sir. Let's see. No, you didn't move your position. No, you do not. What are you doing actually? There is nothing happening. It's been 5 minutes. It's been 10 minutes. Like maybe in 15 minutes, you get 3 times you get the feeling that this searchlight is passing you. It doesn't stop. It just passes, and that's it for 15 minutes. And then, are you still doing? Are you still sitting there? Are you still waiting?
Yep.
Okay. Then I think after about about half an hour, 45 minutes, the feeling doesn't come back. And actually make me a perception alertness difficulty 8 based on sound.
Nothing. Because fuck. Oh wait, yes, one.
1. Barely hearable. There is a strange sound in the wind. A low flapping.
All right.
And it seems to disappear.
Ah, right. A bird or someone that controls animals. So my focus will start being not on the buildings but in the air. I never presumed someone could be higher than me. Fool of me.
Yes, that was a fool of you. Make me another perception alertness, difficulty 7. And this time it is based on sight.
Yeah. Well, I've got the dark vision, so
Yes,
that
and it's
might
dark.
take away my minuses I normally have.
Yes.
There you go. Perception on sight. What difficulty?
7. So 5 for you
7.
now.
Well, there you go.
Okay. That is 3 successes.
Yep.
As you scan the area, finally looking up into the night sky, you can see about well, how far would it be? Would be he's moving out of your range fast, about 500 meters away from you, up in the sky. You see white wings disappearing up, going up and away from you.
How large? I've got the
Large.
binoculars, so I can. Okay.
Oh, if you use your binoculars, you can tell.
Who or what is it?
You don't recognize the guy. It's a guy.
It's a guy.
It's a guy. It's a guy with white wings as an angel. This guy seems to be dressed in a suit. You're looking at the back of him, so you get a bald head, white wings, and a suit.
All right. Okay. So this is a question. It's an ST question. He's using wings. I
Yes.
presume it's his own wings. That means that he's using a minor ability, or a lower tormented ability, maybe even a high tormented ability, since he can actually fly.
Yes.
I would have sensed that motherfucker a mile away constantly, I believe.
You sense, but the sense that you have, the supernatural awareness,
Yeah.
is when you activate the power.
Only when you activate. Okay, well, he's flying circles. Then I'll continue looking for him.
No,
he
is going. He's going. As you watch, he is flying away from you, almost going into the clouds.
Well, then the black man that I am with the black wings that I have will jump up and try to follow. Because this man just piqued my interest.
Very well. Let's see. That would be, I guess, contestant Dex athletics rolls, in which you will have to, if you want to actually get him before he's reaching a place where he can hide himself.
Yeah.
You will have to get. Well, he's 500 meters away. You have anything like a merit or a lore that could counter that could make you go faster, or do you wish to spend faith to take an extra turn? Because basically, if you would make this into a turn-based action, you could spend the fate points to basically get a celerity action.
I know what you mean.
So,
lore of fundament, manipulate gravity work?
That would work into getting up to his height with the appropriate amount of successes.
Then I'll try and do that.
Okay.
Because that will get me instantly at his height. That means that I can follow, and that means he can't simply hide.
So first you are, you open your wings. Are you going to spend fate? Are you going to roll fate? Or are you just going to wait and give it some time and then extend your wings?
I'm going to give it some time.
You're going to give it some time. Okay.
Fate is precious.
Very well. You're going to give it some time. Well, you could just make the roll, and if that fails, wait for it anyway.
Okay. Well, what kind of roll do you want?
You roll your fate. If you get a success, you don't pay the fate.
Do ones count? And what's the difficulty?
It's standard difficulty. You got a success, so yes, the wings appear instantly. And the man doesn't respond to it. And then you want to propel yourself up to his height, right?
Actually, I would love to be just above his height even. So I can look down upon him, but that's up to you.
Okay. No, that's not up to me. That is definitely up to the amount of successes that you roll. He is pretty damn high up. You would have to reach, let's see.
That's dexterity alertness, right?
That is manipulate gravity is strength athletics.
Strength athletics.
And you would need to get at least 4 successes.
Okay, here we go.
With 5 you're above.
Not 4 successes, only 3.
Okay. The 1 does count out.
Yep.
Okay, you took 1 away, a success away. Very well. So you jump up 60 yards. You are like 40 yards under him. And the guy still doesn't notice. Wow. Okay, so you can pursue. You took your rounds to okay. The guy flew away a bit further. So now we're gonna go with a contested. Yeah, would it be Dex Athletics or Strength Athletics to fly? You know what? Let's for fuck's sake say Stamina. Why not? Make it Stamina Athletics because you need to keep yourself up and you need to maintain that speed.
Okay. Then I have to look at my stamina again. Is that still that low? God damn it.
And if you get, I'm gonna say once again, if you get 3 successes more than this guy, then you catch up with him, and you got 4 rounds to get that 3 extra successes.
Well, 1 stake down, so fuck me.
Yep. So you have a total of
1 success, but not more
1
than
success. So the guy is actually making, well, it's probably because you jumped in the air, then had to extend your wings and start building up the strength to flap and to flap and to flap and to follow this guy.
you.
As the guy is already at a certain speed. So he is actually enlarging the distance between the two of you where you successes. 3 rounds left. So it's your turn again. Or actually, it's another roll. Ooh, that's a fail. The guy, there's a shift of wind. And the guy is just flapping, trying to just maintain his position. He doesn't fall down. But he is certainly
example that you want to run? Ladies and gentlemen who are viewing, we experienced some technical difficulties. My lovely ST has frozen. Her internet connection is dying. And the continuing of the scene is in danger. However, thank you for watching so far. I'm having a blast. I hope you're having too. Watching this amazing character clash happen. It's a sad, sad day. However, the scene is still rolling. I do hope we can continue this situation as soon as she might return. So far, so good. For the sake of scene, I will now close off this scene and we will continue this hot pursuit as we have it right after this break, this cliffhanger of epic proportions.